Hey guys, let's get more news from Steelers, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Steelers have Georgia on their mind in Bucky Brooks' first 2024 mock draft. Just a few days after Daniel Jeremiah had Georgia tackle Amarius Mims to the Pittsburgh Steelers in his first mock draft of the offseason, NFL analyst and respected draft analyst Bucky Brooks dropped the same name in connection with the Pittsburgh Steelers for their first-round draft pick in the 2024 NFL Draft. Last year, Brooks' first mock draft had the Steelers selecting CB Joey Porter Jr. They didn't end up grabbing Porter with their first pick, but selected him with the first pick of the second round at 32nd overall. A commitment to retool the offense could prompt the Steelers to add a massive blocker to the lineup. Mims' size, athleticism, and movement skills make him an intriguing option for a team that excels in player development. The Steelers are in need of another bookend to their offensive line to pair with Broderick Jones long-term. They selected Jones out of Georgia last year with the 14th overall selection after trading up 3 spots to ensure they would get him. Mims already seems to be a trendy pick for the Steelers. Similar to Jones, Mims didn't have a ton of starting experience at the college level. He exited college football as a junior and in 2022 served in a reserve role the entire season. In 2023, he started 6 games in 7 appearances, but a high ankle sprain held him out of play for a while. He underwent the same tightrope surgery that Steelers QB Kenny Pickett did in 2023. Jones was considered inexperienced when the Steelers made him their first-round pick last season. But he logged 930 snaps his last season in Athens and 1,383 in total over 3 college seasons. Mims only logged 801 total snaps in college, 297 this past season. That inexperience will make him a difficult evaluation with limited tape out there. The snaps he did play, he graded out very well. He performed much better as a gap blocker than he did a zone blocker, but his pass blocking grade of 78.8 was very solid. According to PFF, he never allowed a sack in college over 402 pass blocking snaps. Amarius Mims is in a similar boat to former Bulldog and current Steeler Broderick Jones was a season ago, coming off a strong season when he wasn't the starter but flashed in a big way. Hopefully Mims can parlay that momentum into becoming a first-round pick himself in the 2024 NFL Draft, having the size, strength, athleticism, and smarts to become a quality tackle in the league for a long time. Steelers assistant Isaac Williams to coach at Senior Bowl. Williams will coach alongside Indianapolis Colts assistant offensive line coach Chris Watt. Williams has worked closely with players during drills at the NFL Combine, notably getting tossed by now Steelers OT Broderick Jones during a drill last year. At the Senior Bowl, he'll get an up-close good look at the American team offensive line group, which includes Georgia C. Cedric Van Prangranger and Houston OT Patrick Paul. As Nagy noted, Steelers coach Mike Tomlin will be on the field taking a close look at the offensive and defensive line talent as he usually does when he's at the Senior Bowl. Williams was hired after Meyer in 2022, previously spending time as the offensive line coach at North Carolina Central. Pittsburgh is his first NFL job, and he has previous experience as an offensive line coach at Northern Colorado and Morgan State. That collegiate coaching experience should help Williams in this setting, as he has experience teaching and relaying information to college players. With limited practice time before the Senior Bowl game, Williams' collegiate experience will be valuable. It will also be valuable to the Steelers to have a further basis of knowledge with Williams having hands-on experience with the American team linemen. It's also good for Williams to advance his career and work with and learn from other coaches around the league in Mobile, Alabama. Meyer and Williams have worked to improve Pittsburgh's line, and this season the group showed off its prowess in the run game, helping Jaylen Warren and Najee Harris combine for 1,819 rushing yards this season. Williams will now get a close look at some potential talent to add to the roster in 2024 as the Steelers look to further strengthen their line after taking Jones in the first round of the draft last year and signing Isaac Seumalo in free agency last offseason. Wild proposed Steelers makes $96 million star trade. The Steelers' approval rating is low and the team may need to make a significant change to regain fan excitement. Bleacher Report's RJ Ochoa suggests Buffalo Bills receiver Stefon Diggs as a potential trade target this offseason. It's hard to figure out a trade, with the Steelers' lack of Day 3 draft picks, Ochoa noted during a live Bleacher Report video session on January 19, 2024. Once again, we're getting funny with these negotiations. We're just talking about random hypothetical things. Therefore, it may be necessary to involve more assets that are not necessarily draft picks. You may have to dip your toe, as uncomfortable as this has made the Steelers in the past, into their 2025 assets. This also assumes the Bills would be willing to move Diggs, something Buffalo has not done in the past. The change would not come without its challenges. Diggs is set to begin a 4-year, $96 million contract that runs through 2027. Diggs could become a free agent in 2025 if no new deal is reached. Trading for Diggs would commit a significant amount of financial resources to the receiver position for the foreseeable future. Diggs' deal expires during the 2025 offseason, but comes with a $22.2 million cap hit if the team moves on. If Steelers expects different results next January, the front office will need to take aggressive action this offseason. Diggs had 6 consecutive seasons surpassing 1,000 yards. The Bills star has recorded 107 receptions for 1,183 yards and 8 touchdowns as a starter in all 17 games this season. It marked Diggs' 4th consecutive season with over 100 catches. And you fan, what do you think of the Stefon Diggs situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.